Hello my fellow audience, welcome to my cabin. Today's video we're reacting to is the insane hype of Shrek 2. Now I've seen many movie marketings including Spider-Man 3, but Shrek 2 is the only film I have not seen its marketing. And I was a little curious of what it was like back then when the movie was released in theaters. Well, let's find out. I have seen his Spider-Man review videos, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. I have not seen this one, it's Shrek 2. I'm actually looking forward to this one though, since I love it. I love his video, especially the Spider-Man 3 video of that one part. I think I explained the live stream, but let's get right to it.
Brought to you by War Thunder. See you later.
Now Twinkies have the same great taste as Olga green creamy filling. Wow.
Today, faithful viewer, we journey into the swampy mouth of madness. To a time where green gush pulsated from every facet of life. Where even today there exists a whole Shrekonomy of souls desperate to sell their 20-year-old Shrek hand soap and body wash. May 2004 was the time of Shrek 2.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2. Shrek 2.
Chad, I think we found the wrong video. Okay, that's not what I expected. Okay. Looks like I won't be sleeping tonight. Alright.
Shrek 2. 5 minutes of Shrek 2.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2 did 92.2 million.
It's kind of hard to describe just how much of an instant hit Shrek 1 was. The
Yep.
energy it brought is so normalized and expected now, but between the pop culture references, poking fun at Disney and fairy tale tropes, mixed with some gross out humor, there's a unique edge to Shrek that made it, like, cool. It was cool to like Shrek. It didn't feel like just another animated kids movie. Sure,
Yeah.
DreamWorks and Disney were both playing around with some more adult references, but back then I had no idea how much of a phenomenon Shrek truly was. Like I knew it was popular and I knew it was well liked.
Oh,
sure.
do you guys remember when they used to do like the animations for the Oscars for winners? Oh man. Dude, I think this is why I don't watch Oscars anymore. It's because they don't do this type of quality anymore.
But kid me had no idea that it was such a hit with adults too. That was until I went to go see Shrek 2 in theaters opening day, and I shit you not, it still stands as one of the most packed theater experiences I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
There were legions of adults wearing Shrek merch. My memory of first watching Shrek 2 is aligned with what was a sea of people wearing Shrek ears silhouetted against the screen. There were lines of
I don't know much about Shrek's marketing besides Spider-Man's marketing, so this will be an interesting video to watch.
families, college kids, people of all ages out the door. This was back when theaters didn't have assigned seating yet, so not only were we lucky enough to grab a seat, it was so packed in my showing that there were groups of people sitting on the floor and against the wall for the entire movie. I've never
What?
seen anything like it. That's just how crazy Shrek 2 was.
What is
and
that
it was a
money?
sequel I had been waiting for with deep anticipation. Shrek 2 was probably the first movie where I made note of the release date and started counting down the days. So for a while, Shrek 1 was all I had. I'd watch it over and over, and I didn't just love the characters. I loved all the little details, spotting what everyone was doing in the background, but also I just really loved the vibe of Shrek and its world. My mind used to run wild imagining what was beyond the horizon of those green Windows XP hills. It seemed so boundless, like there's so much empty space in Shrek, especially relative.
I heard the new movie. Wait, when is the new movie coming out? It's like next year, right? So I think during the waiting period, I'm just gonna like spot to see. I'm gonna like look out to see if there's like any marketings that for like any foods, any toys, any shirts, or like anything else. So let's see.
Relative to how small
We'll
and
see, though.
contained the story itself was. I guess today we call this liminal spaces in Shrek, but all I knew was staring at this made my goopy child brain feel like McDonald's Sprite. I kept wondering what the rest of this world looked like. The opportunities seemed so endless, it was hard for me to envision what more Shrek really entailed. Summer 2003, DreamWorks released some sheets promoting their upcoming releases. They got a super early look at Madagascar, Shark Tale, and Shrek 2, which
I
didn't really
remember
show or tell
these.
us anything new. I mean, you probably just assumed these were
There's anything I did back then when I was kids. I used to like like watch videos from like the old 2000s, and I would like see these old marketings online, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I missed out a lot.
Just some placeholder renders from Shrek 1. No, what I saw as a kid was that first teaser poster, just the number 2 with some Shrek ears. Fucking genius.
Excuse me, I need to have an ogre taken care of.
There's only one fella can handle a job like that.
Pray for mercy from.
Oh my god, dude, it's so 2000. The trailers
Look out,
were
Shrek! He got a piece!
so
I think the big
2000s.
standout moment that
Look
caught
at
on from
it.
all the trailers and TV spots was obviously Puss in Boots doing the cutesy eyes. That just immediately won everyone over as expected. And of course, that translated to the merch, where we got little plushies. Oh, look at him with his little boots. And then on the flip side, we got Jumbo
What
Shrek.
an abomination
Just a truly
is that?
cracked down, ghoulish rendition
Holy
of a
crap.
favorite ogre. He looks busted
Oh
as
my
hell.
gosh.
Poor Shrek's getting
He
flashbacks
looks
to
like
the war.
he looks like the early test animation Shrek design. Oh my gosh, Google early test animation design Shrek, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Holy crap!
It's War Thunder.
Walmart is proud to introduce our newest associate, Gingy.
Hey, gang, follow me to Walmart's Toyland.
At the time, you could probably find a Shrek 2
Oh,
branded
the
product on
the
almost
Walmart's
every aisle.
commercial.
So of course, we
dude,
got
these commercials were so fun to watch. Nowadays, commercials just feels a little bland because most companies are using AIs for commercials, which it sucks a lot and very pointless, and it feels a little bland. They just don't have the same energy as they had in the 2000s and the early 2010s.
a bunch of Shrek
Oh,
2
man,
watches with
I
Kellogg's
missed it.
breakfast cereal. I remember getting Human and Ogre Fiona both times and just being so upset I got Girl Toy.
Hey, Donkey, what's up?
Well, I'll tell you what's up. This is what's up.
Well, there's been some technological advancements since the first movie.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know a receding mane was an advancement.
It's realistic.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, it's a little bit too real. Just fix it.
Understandable.
I look like Shrek. It's hideous.
Hello.
It was just everywhere.
I've never seen
Shrek
that
2
video.
Twinkie,
What?
Shrek 2 Kid Cuisine with green Shrek 2 pudding, Shrek 2
Oh, the
chocolate
Shrek
flavored
Twinkies.
toothpaste.
They don't even have dental.
Nope, but Shrek sure does with the
What in the abomination is that? Oh, I just paused. I literally paused because I want to see the Shrek Twinkies. Where is it? Why did I pause in that abomination? Where
Shrek,
is
it's
it?
hideous.
green Shrek 2.
Hold
It
on.
was just everywhere. Yeah, Shrek 2 Twinkies, Shrek 2 Kid.
Shrek Twinkies. If you guys tried Shrek Twinkies, to anyone that did try the Shrek Twinkies back then, what did it taste like? What was it like though? Because I never did these before. I was a baby back then. Wait, when did Shrek 2 came out? Because I don't remember when it came out though. But let me know.
Kid Cuisine with green Shrek 2 pudding, Shrek 2 chocolate flavored toothpaste.
They don't even have dental.
Nope, but Shrek sure does with the Shrek 2 root canal
Holy
set
crap.
by Play-Doh. There really
What
just was no
is
limit
that?
to their greed. You make the teeth with the Play-Doh and then you bash his fucking mouth in. Haven't you ever wanted to play with Shrek's mouth, little girl and boy? Like if that was enough, you could also become Shrek with the Shrek 2 Become an
Oh
Ogre
my
kit.
God.
Yep, oak hands were all the rage then, so why not Shrek? He's big and green. Anything
Whoa.
with green ooze and orange packaging became the norm. Like the action figures, which came complete with their own little Shrek ears as part of the packaging. I really don't remember seeing too many of these being sold, at least not for long. Like kids were crazy about Shrek, but I don't know many of us that were actually dying to own action figures of Donkey with his signature waffle accessory. Actually, wait a minute, that sounds really cool. Actually, I'm keeping this. Try and take it. Try and fucking take it.
Look out, Shrek. You got a piece.
What was big though was the Shrek 2 official movie game. That's right, Shrek 2.
The Shrek video games. Yeah, because back then, movie tie-in games were so popular.
Beat Halo 2 to the punch in terms of 2004 video game sequel with green characters slapped on the orange background. Honestly, it was a big year for that for some reason. I don't know why.
Yep.
This one
Oh,
being
I
a
remember.
4-player beat 'em up.
Oh, wait, I remember.
It was-
Hold on,
it was
sorry.
a big year for-
I saw the Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. I remember this game. Oh, I missed this game. I remember this game as a kid.
that for some reason. I don't know why. This one being a 4-player beat 'em up made it the perfect party game, and it was what led me to finding out what a PS2 multi-tap even was. They even made an officially licensed Shrek 2 PS2 controller.
The Shrek controllers, I forgot about that. I'm remembering a lot.
And I think this being such a major title was a testament to just how much of a phenomenon Shrek 2 was in terms of its hype.
Bro, Shrek, yeah, okay. I'm starting to see how incredible the marketing and the hype for Shrek 2 was, because this is massive.
This also just felt kind of like the first proper console Shrek game. Like I already talked about the Shrek 1 game on Xbox, which was this bizarre launch title with this completely silent Shrek sprinting around these strange levels that didn't really feel like they belonged within the world of the film because of how little the devs had to work with. And that kind of energy defined
Wait a second, hold on. Why does this gameplay remind me of Sonic Unleashed? Is that just me? This gameplay,
Shrek sprinting around these,
for some reason, it gives me the vibes of Sonic Unleashed in the Werehog stages. I don't know why.
Strange levels that didn't really feel like
I think it's because the ground and the grass and maybe the settings itself
belonged within the world of the film.
I don't
because
know.
Of how little
it just
the
gives me the
to work
vibes.
With. And that kind of energy defined Shrek games up to that point. A bunch of rushed, bare-bone titles scrambling to cash in on the license while it was getting hot, giving all the characters these big-ass heads. Shrek 2's game kind of felt like a point where they were like, okay, that's enough of this. And with the movie expanding the world of Shrek, there was finally more stuff to actually pull from. But if you didn't have 4 controllers, we did have the PC version of Shrek 2, a certified family computer classic.
What could be more fun than going on a really, really, really long road trip with me? A root canal?
Just like the Spider-Man 2 PC game that same year, this version is completely different from the consoles. In fact, it's the same developers and engine too. Just the feel of it and the way the characters strafe around are practically identical. And Shrek fittingly controls like a powerful tank with this hauntingly loud smash attack combo.
Come on then!
Donkey is insanely OP too. His midi-chlorian count is off the charts, especially with his insane force jump.
And then we got energy bars floating in space. Why? Why are they here? I mean, they taste like rattlesnake and they make you feel all powered up, but still, you know.
That model looks terrifying. Holy crap.
Honestly, I gotta say, I kind of prefer this version here. If I had this game as a kid, ooh! I don't know if I could exactly say the same thing for the Shrek 2 Activity Center Twisted Fairy Tale Fun. It's more like mildly amusing fairy tale distractions. It's exactly as it sounds. A collection of different little basic mini-games, activities, and Dad, can I please use the printer?
Dead.
These are
what
super
the heck?
simple. One game, you click the ingredients to make swamp-ass smoothies. Catch the ingredients to make swamp-ass soup. A slow game assignment where Shrek has to eat exactly what Fiona's dad does. A lot of food games. There's Potion Trouble where you gotta match different colors and Shrek does white face. I guess he kind of does that in the movie. There's super basic stuff like, oh, can you find Puss in Boots? Click him, where is he?
I can't find Pussy anywhere.
Speaking of little activity.
Okay, chat. I have a question. Is there a way, are any of these games emulated by any chance? If so, I don't know why, but I kinda want to play them on stream.
That reminds me, I was so excited for Shrek 2. The wait was so excruciating that one day at school we got one of them Scholastic catalogs, where months before its release you could order these official Shrek 2 activity books.
Hey, I remember
them. It's important to know, came not only with a pack of scratch and stink stickers, but also, if you ordered now, would come with a bobblehead of Shrek. Now, I remember this one was pricier, like I think it was like $15 for this really thin activity book, so I really had to convince my parents to buy this thing. I was bringing it up every day. I was really emphasizing the promise of it also coming with a bobblehead of Shrek. I mean, it was a steal. Somehow they actually caved.
That is such a creep. What was that? Edits. What? Look at their heads.
A bobblehead of Shrek. I mean, it was just.
Oh my gosh, that looks cursed. You would see these. Someone needs to take this footage and turn it into an analog horror. Wow.
Steal. Somehow they actually caved, so I anxiously waited months for it to finally show up. Until it finally came. I remember the first day of May 2004, just weeks away from Shrek 2's release. I finally saw it sitting there right on my desk, and my heart sank. This must be some sort of mistake. Where was the bobblehead? Well, I found it. There it was. right in the corner, squished under some plastic wrap.
Oh,
Tiny,
no.
pathetic, micro Shrek bobblehead. I got home that day, and my family asked me to show them the bobblehead. And show us. Go ahead. Show us that big bobblehead you were talking a big game about. Show us. Show us now. And so I did. The look on all their faces, the roaring laughter. I've never been more humiliated in my life. Stupid ass activity book. I also remember rushing to get the Shrek 2.
I'm sorry, it's the way it just like shows the curse.
And so I did.
This cursed toy. It's why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because it showed this shot. Oh my, it's never leaving my mind. Oh dear.
Stupid ass activity book. I also remember rushing to get the Shrek 2 Nick magazine issue, which really didn't tell me anything about the movie, but at least I got to see some cool ads, like the one for Shrek 3D.
The crossover.
What the hell was this?
The
I mean,
Jimmy
Shrek 2
Neutron
is just
and Fairy
days
Odd
away, and we're
Parents
already talking about
crossover.
Shrek the Third. Logically, I thought maybe it was just the first Shrek in 3D, but no, it says catch an all-new adventure in 3D. What was this thing? Turns out Shrek 3D is actually just Shrek 4D, the ride from Universal Studios. Turned into a little home video.
I remember. Oh, do they still have this ride, the 4D Shrek? I don't think they do, which sucks because I enjoy this ride so much. I remember wearing the 3D glasses and seeing the ride, like, oh, it was fun. I don't know when was the last time I visited, but it was so fun.
Well, finally, after all these years, I got me a copy, which didn't come with the 3D glasses, unfortunately, but thankfully we'll be alright, because I got some with my Xbox 360 copy of Green Lantern Rise of the Manhunters. Thank you, Mint Mobile. It's a short little fun adventure with some funny, exaggerated 3D gags. You also got the Ghost of Farquaad, which is pretty neat.
Yes,
and honestly,
I remember
the 3D
Ghost
effect is
Farquaad.
pretty damn solid at some points. And you know, I was never going to no damn theme parks as a kid, so this was like the best bet I had at ever seeing this shit. So I'm glad they were looking out.
Hi, this is Jeannie Mortensen, and we're here at the green carpet for the premiere for
Hey,
Shrek
the
2.
world premiere for Shrek 2.
This is definitely going to be the biggest blockbuster of this summer.
Not too long after, I ended up going to that opening day showing of Shrek 2, where they had us all packed like sardines, and I just loved it.
It's a thong!
I still remember the eruption of laughter at so many of these scenes. I always get whiplash when I rewatch this movie and realize just how few locations there actually are and how fast the plot moves. Because at the time, it truly felt big. The chaos of the factory sequence, watching all these little chubby dudes running away, the amount of characters populating far, far away, the final act with giant Gingy Mongo storming the city. And in terms of human characters, Prince Charming and Fairy Godmother just looked so damn realistic and detailed at the time. It felt mind-blowing. Not only did Shrek 2 live up to the hype, it became the certified classic. This could have easily been a disaster that made the series seem like some fluke, but no, this one solidified that Shrek was no accident. I mean, come on, the soundtrack, we got the VHS tape, everyone's always talking about the Shrek 2 DVD menu.
Oh, I remember this. I still have the DVD disc. To this day, I still have the DVD disc of Shrek 2, and I remember me and my siblings, we used to stay hours. We used to be on this main menu for hours seeing the characters interact. Man, dude. Man, I really wish Blu-ray did this more because this was fun, you know? You could tell like how much they love this movie. They give so much care and love to this movie to the point they even made animations and add some voice lines. Well, I had the voice actors like make the script for the main menu. That just shows how amazing this movie was.
You can even watch Shrek 2 in swamp-ass quality squeezed down to your green Game Boy Micro. Perfect size viewing for a tiny little scholastic bobblehead that will forever haunt me.
Freaking bobblehead. Oh man, thank you Young Junko for the video. That was incredible. Wow. All I will say is that Shrek toy is gonna haunt me in my dreams. So that was such a fun video. Wow, I didn't know the marketing for Shrek 2 was this massive and the hype as well. Man, every day my thinking of wanting to be born in the 2000s, very early, not the late, is still true every day because I missed out a lot though. Well, 2009, I was still I is when I became a kid, but I still miss the full 2000 experience, you know? But anyways, that was a fun video. Thank you guys for watching, and what was your favorite Shrek moments in all the movies? Let me know, and I'll see you later. Bye bye!